Quite a speech. Utah Congressman Burgess Owens joins us now. Sir, good to have you back on. No surprise this man is struggling with the black vote. If you watched all of that speech, you'd have to be brain dead to buy what he's trying to sell.
Well, good. Thanks again for the opportunity, Rob. Well, let me just start off by saying this is a very angry man.
Yeah.
That's not as attractive to Americans. I don't care what color we are, what background. We are a country of hope. And when you have somebody who's this angry, this divisive, this mean, people pick up on it. And I'll say this is something I've been waiting for decades. I was a Democrat back when I was a youngster until I began to realize the Democratic Party was about hype, about false hope, and in the day using misery as a political strategy. What's happening now, decades after I woke up, Americans across the country, because we're all feeling the pain. At some point, every person in this country that's truly American, that wants to build something, wants hope. And what the Democratic Party has always done is given hope in themselves. They bring chaos, they control chaos, and then they say, well, we're the answer to your chaos. And what the answer is? More chaos. Well, Americans are finally working out, and I'm saying this for not only blacks, but Hispanics. We have always had a very, very solid conservative base, faith, family, free market education. We just want to wake up every single day feeling safe and going out and building our dreams like everybody else does. We realize that the Democratic Party and this particular president has used everything he can to bring us hopelessness, anger, and we're tired of it. American people are tired of it, and thank goodness. And by the way, black men are tired of being considered whiners, weenies, and wimps. We're sick of it.
Yeah.
We're done. And that's why you see such a large majority of black men now drifting at an even much faster rate to the conservative message that we have in the Republican
Absolutely.
Party.
And I want to ask, what does Trump need to do to keep chipping away at that built-in Democrat black voter base?
Just do what he's always done. And I have to understand, when President Trump ran, I had some concerns initially until I read his 10-point plan of supporting the black community. What he does is he has policies that helps all Americans. It is not based on color. It's not based on any of our differences. Every single policy that is a pro-American should work for all Americans. Keep doing what he's doing. Give a message of hope. Make sure that he's highlighting that corruption will not be tolerated, that we're going to get respect back from our enemies and our friends, and that American people will come first, not last.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what he's doing,
yeah.
And he's going to continue to get a bigger swath of the black community.
And don't pander. You know, that people are a lot smarter than Joe Biden thinks they are. They see right through it. I want to bring in Dr. Carol Swain here for a moment. Doctor, good to have you back on. Michelle Obama appearing on a podcast discussing how terrified she is that Trump could possibly win in 24. She says a lot here, and specifically the interesting thing I thought was when she talks about government. She says government does everything in our society. Take a listen.
What's going to happen in this next election? I am terrified about what could possibly happen because our leaders matter. Who we select, who speaks for us, who holds that bully pulpit. It affects us in ways that sometimes I think people take for granted. You know, the fact that people think that government, does it really even do anything? And I'm like, oh my God, does government do everything for us? And we cannot take this democracy for granted.
What a sad thing to tell the American people. You know, a nation that was founded on limited government, to tell them that government does everything for you. That's such a sad statement, Doctor.
It's the opposite from what Booker T. Washington taught the newly freed slaves and blacks that wanted to better themselves after slavery. And the blacks who have been successful in America, it wasn't because they wanted government to take care of themselves. They just wanted discrimination to end, government to really get out of the way. And I would say that the whole mentality that government would take care of you has been very destructive for the black community, because the black community, many people have moved their faith from God to government. And as a consequence, the community has declined in every way since they have relied so heavily on Democrats. So I am pleased that they're falling away from the Democratic Party. It doesn't mean that they're all going to become Republicans, but at least they know that that party is destructive.
Yeah, they do. And Doctor, quickly, your thoughts on the speech that we saw yesterday from Joe Biden.
Well, you know something, black people are a lot smarter than he thinks they are. I think that people are tired of those same worn-out arguments that the Democrats white Democrats put before black voters. They think we're stupid. And black people are not stupid. They're seeing through it. And that's another reason they are de-aligning from the Democratic Party.
Well said. Dr. Swain, Congressman Burgess Owens, great conversation. We appreciate you guys.
It's good
Thank
seeing
you
my
so
good
much.
friend again.